at what point did the VTuber model for you feel like you? And I know this is your 2.0, so this maybe was a good question for like your 1.0. Like, at what point did you like decide like, yes, this is me. This is the me that I'm ready to put out onto the internet?
Yeah, so I think actually when I got to my 2.0 is when I more felt like that. But to rewind, like initially, I had a much easier time because I went based off my character in a game that was already created. So I was kind of able to just repurpose that. Um, I will say that like my original 1.0 model just kind of had like an outfit that I just kind of was like, yeah, I like it, all right. Whereas with this model, like I actually delved into like every single outfit in the game until I found the one that like I felt like perfectly represented me, because ultimately, even though you have costumes, your character is going to be wearing their primary outfit probably a lot of the time. So you have to be really comfortable with it. But I would say like for me, when I think into like character creation in general and like coming up with like a fresh character essentially, I really think just to like my experience character creating in video games and like what kind of like hair I usually go for. Like I know me personally, like there's like an eye color and like a hair color and like certain features that I basically always kind of like default to when I'm like making my characters in games. So like kind of like figuring out like what and just looking at different like characters, even like, you know, in video games in general. Like sometimes I would just like look at like RPG characters and stuff and kind of like see what features really stuck out to me as like, yeah, like that's I like that.